Good evening, Dr. Brogan. This is my video on, commitment survey self-assessment. I'm going to just read off the 10 things that we had to go over and give a brief explanation for the number I gave myself. So it's the first one is, I consistently demonstrate an unwavering determination to succeed. I gave myself a 5. In life, I was always raised to do the best that I can at anything I do. So that is what I'm trying to do with my daily life, with my teaching, my coaching, my parenting, and my schooling. Number 2, I regularly ask coaches to come to practice early, stay late, or work on individual skills with me. When I played as an athlete, this was something I did daily. I asked coaches for help all the time, whether it was before or after practice, so I gave myself a 5. As a coach, I'm willing to stay and help a kid if they desperately need help and they need to work on it, but I do like to try to get home and be with my family. Number 3, I consistently engage in behaviors that help me improve as a student. I gave myself a 5. This has become a habit for me every week, and I always seem to have a plan of attack, like, hey, I can get this discussion done, I can get the responses done. Try to get things out of the way, that way later in the week I don't feel so rushed. Number 4, I never cut corners in my training or homework. I gave myself a 4 because there's multiple times where I want to use a previous assignment, but for some reason it just never seems to work. It's a good reference, but I can never really use the assignment for something new, so I just end up doing it and doing it to the best of my ability. Number 5, I consistently engage in behaviors that help me improve as a student or coach. This class has been amazing for me as a coach and as a student. I'm learning how to deal with behaviors, deal with who I am as a coach, deal with who I am as a person. So I gave myself a 5. I record my goals and regularly evaluate my progress. I gave myself a 5 on this. I put daily grind. I am always doing stuff every day, and I evaluate who I am as a coach, whether or not practice went well, what we need to do to be better. So yes, if I don't evaluate myself, I'm not getting any better, and this helps for better lessons and better practices in the future. Number 7, I consistently have a purpose for my training that helps me stay focused. Yes and no. I mean, my purpose was to do this to have options, but it was also my purpose to make more money. So I don't know if I necessarily consider that being focused, but I definitely am doing this for my family, so that is the main focus. Number 8, I consistently come to practice in a good mood and look forward to coaching. If I don't come to practice in a good mood, it's not going to be good for me, it's not going to be good for my athletes, and it's not going to be good for the program. Students and athletes feel and sense when a coach is off, and it can definitely affect their mood as well. So I gave myself a 5. Number 9, I am consistently willing to sacrifice aspects of my life that are detrimental to my performance. I gave myself a 5. I have definitely done that this year, but taking time away from my family is very costly, so I try to do things such as homework late at night right now, where I can spend time with my family earlier in the evening. So there are sacrifices and consequences. And number 10, I consistently have a balanced perspective on my sport, family life outside of sport. This one I gave myself a 4. I tend to carry over bad games, bad practices to the home life, and it's not fair to my family, so this is something I'm definitely working on. So overall I got a 47, so I got an excellent commitment. So I feel like I've always been a committed person, and I never want to be anything but committed. So thank you for listening. Sorry my video is about 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Hope you have a good night. Thank you.